How's everything going in the office? I've been able to secure more investments.
Everything is okay, and for securing investment right now, it's not a good time for us to do that with most investors.
And why is that, son?
Mom, I noticed so many loopholes in the company's accounts, and it's like someone has been stealing money from us all along.
Except for you who stole money from the company, son. No one has stolen a dime from the company. Remember, I watched over the company all these years and watched the account.
Mom, believe me when I say that someone might have been stealing from us. The accounts aren't balanced, and it's like we have no money in the company, but upfront it looks like we do.
How about the last investment we did with the rice companies?
A loss, Mom. We are at a loss with all our investments. None of them paid off this year, and if I'm not mistaken, even last year.
I know, son. I know the company is running with a little money right now, and that's why I needed to bring in investors.
But how did this happen, Mom? I don't even understand because it's surprising. How can the company be running at a loss?
There are always people who want to invest with Edwards.
Why didn't you tell me about this? Like about the company running a loss?
Junior, mommy's back. Say hello to mommy. Hello, mommy.
Frank, you won't believe what the test results came out with.
Positive news, I'm hoping, my love.
Do I look like it's positive news, Frank? Look at my face. It's negative news.
Hey, my love. Please don't cry, baby. Everything will be alright.
How can everything be alright, Frank? I'm not going to have a child of my own. I might never even have one unless a miracle happens. That's what the doctor said.
Can you please stop crying already, my love? Everything's going to work out. Believe me when I say this, Isabel. Everything will work out.
How will everything work out? Do you know how heartbreaking it is to hear such news? Do you have any idea? Do you?
Baby, I feel your pain, I do. And I keep telling you to stop doing this to yourself. Why can't we just forget about the whole child issue for now and revisit it in the future?
How can you tell me to forget about it, Frank? How can you? Is it because you have a son?
You have a son, Isabel. You have a baby you can watch over and raise as your own.
But he's not my own. He belongs to Sophie. What if she comes someday to take him?
I don't think your sister will do that to you. She's getting married and we know that she can have lots of other children. There's no way she will come and take Junior from you. She loves you so much to do that.
I want my own children. I want to have kids for you, Frank.
Don't stress it. Who knows, maybe a miracle will happen as the doctor says.
Mommy has called me and sent me pictures of Sophie's wedding.
I'm sure she looks like a beautiful bride. Let me see the pictures, darling, and stop crying.
You both are so lucky to have each other, my darling. Congratulations again.
Thank you so much, Mommy.
Thank you, ma. We are the most lucky ones to have you grace the occasion.
There is no way in the world that I will ever miss Sophie's wedding. Your sister and Frank were also meant to be here, but with the weather, they both couldn't come.
It's totally understandable, Mom. I'm glad you're here.
Williams, the few days I spent with you here shows how much you're in love with Sophie. And I want that love to continue between you two. Love her and care for her every day, just like the vows you made.
Ma, I'll do that. You have nothing to worry about. She's in the best hands with me.
That's what I want to hear. This gives me a kind of joy in my heart. She's a sweet lady but very ambitious.
I know that, ma, and I'll support her dreams to the fullest.
I'm blushing over here. Thank you, Williams. And thank you, Mommy. Thank you.
Wrong investment, son. Those were the stores that cost this.
Why didn't you tell me about this? Like about the company running a loss?
You were going to find out eventually, but I knew it might take a longer period as you were never really interested in the accounts.
This was for you to deal with and the account manager. I wouldn't even have known about it until I wanted to do some new businesses deals. Only for the accountant to tell me that we didn't have money to do it.
This happens at times in business. We both know that.
Mom, we are almost bankrupt.
You've got to lower your voice, Edward. No one can know about this. You have got to find a way to fix this. I know you are smart.
Mommy, working with people's money at this point is still risky for the company. What if the person's money disappears into the thin air?
What if it doesn't, son? What if we meet with success this time around? I trust you to be very careful with the funds you get.
Mommy, we can't keep up with this lifestyle of having too many servants in the house. I think we need to start removing unnecessary expenses.
Son, there's no way I will sack my maids. I am sure we'll have enough to pay them for the whole of the year.
We don't, Mom. If we are not careful, we might have to sell some of the estates.
Never. That will never happen, son. I'm sorry.
We have to sell 2 of them and use the money for the company.
We only have 3 estates left, son. All the remaining I've sold to close friends.
What? Mom, for how long has the company taken a hit?
For about 6 years now, and we've not recovered back from the loss. Now you've got to fix this, or else your father's company will sink to the ground.
You have nothing to worry about, bro. Everything will be sorted out. Love you. Bye.
Who was that on the phone? Your aunt? I hope she's not been calling you to ask for some money.
She did, ma, but I told her I would ask you to help her.
I don't have a cent to send to her. She should sort herself out. She ought to have a large savings with all the money I've been sending to her all these years.
My aunt doesn't have savings, ma. Not even a single cent. I heard that she had to sell the mansion and move to another one as she couldn't afford its cost.
That sounds like a good decision. At least, she should have a handful of money now, and she should use it wisely.
Mom, that's not why I'm out here though. I just got off the phone with...
I really don't want to hear anything about your aunt. Please don't tell me.
Ma, this wasn't my aunt but my brother. He told me that he hasn't received his allowance for the past 3 months now.
3 months? Are you serious?
Yes, ma. I am very serious. And not just him, but my other siblings as well. And the servants that work in the house. He said the servants want to even resign.
I didn't know about this. I'm sorry on this, but how have they been surviving?
From their savings, ma. But right now, they are all having nothing at hand.
Smart boys. Well, I'm sure it's a misunderstanding, but not to worry. I'll talk to the accountant to fix this as soon as possible.
Okay, ma. Thank you, ma.
Don't thank me, Diane. It will all be sorted out.
I'll leave you to yourself now, ma.
How can the accountant forget to pay the money to her siblings?
Shouldn't you be in bed with me, my love?
I'm trying to work online. I'm not yet done with my working hours.
I don't know why you decided to pick up this job. It's not like you even need the money, cause you both know you don't.
Working for my money makes more sense to me than to depend on anyone for money. That's how I was raised, Williams. You can't blame me.
I know, but most times it's just unnecessary to me. Your mom pays you a huge salary every month, and I also have my business to support us, and you can join me in my business.
Not my thing, Williams. Your business is just to build strong, and mine is mine to work hard on. Babe, I plan on acquiring an office soon to start up my own company.
That doesn't sound bad, but I think you should take things slow right now, Sophie.
What do you mean by taking things slow?
First, it's the fact that you won't work in my company with me, but want to start yours.
What's wrong with that, Williams? Isn't that a good thing?
It is to you, but to me it isn't. My family members will think you're the one footing the whole bill and that I can't keep you in a check like the others.
Put me in check? I really don't know what you're talking about, but my dreams aren't going to be stopped as I've decided to pick up the form to proceed with my masters.
What? You've got to be kidding me.
No, babe. I've decided that now is the good time for me to do this. You know I ought to have done it before now, but I've just been caught up with a lot. Depressed, but now I'm happy.
Sophie, you can't run your master's program yet.
Why not?
Remember I said we were going to do it together. Do you remember this?
Yes, I do. But I was going to pick up a form for you as well when I apply, so we can run it together.
I don't think now is a good time for us to do this. Shouldn't we be focused on building up our family together for a start?
That's also a part of the plan, babe. Why do you think I'll skip that out?
That is the number one factor here first. We start our family and then later on, other things can come in, like your masters or your office, even a job. You don't need to do all of this right now. All you need to do is to focus on us.
I'm focused on us as much as I'm focused on achieving my dreams, Williams. I can do every one of these things together.
It's good to see you, man. Good morning.
What's good about the morning, Frank? Today is a cloudy day for me, dark skies.
Oh, did you dream about Ariel again, or did you and Diane get into a fight?
I wish it was one of the two options, man. That would have been way easier to deal with. I've got a bigger problem on my hands right now.
What's it? Is everything okay?
Everything isn't okay. Will you believe me if I tell you that the company is running at a large loss right now? And not just that, we owe people money.
I want to believe you are not talking about your company.
I'm referring to it, Frank. We are running at a loss, like we are in a real deep shit right now.
How did this happen, Edward? We both know the company was doing fine.
I thought it was doing fine, Frank. That's what I thought. But turns out that while I was trying to run the company and bring more deals, the company already had a very large hole. Everything comes crashing, Frank.
Does your mom know about this?
She has known about it for a long time. In ways, she's at fault for all of these stuffs.
Then this isn't good, but it can also be an opportunity for business growth.
I know, but who would want to invest in a dying company?
There are a lot of people out there who want to invest.
They wouldn't if they knew the company was dying. Would you invest in a dying company with lots of debts?
If I saw potentials, I would, but my interest rate is going to be really high.
Exactly what I would have done as well. But what if you don't meet with success after getting investors? More debts, man.
Please, is this chair taken?
It isn't. You can sit there if you like to.
Thank you, miss. I hope I'm not disturbing you in any way. You know some people love to have their time alone.
You aren't, and it's okay to sit with someone.
I'm Miss Rita Berlin, and you're...
I'm Isabel. Your name Berlin doesn't sound familiar, and neither is your face.
I'm not from around here. I come visiting from France. All my life, I've stayed there well until I heard about here and the fact that some lands are for sale.
Let me guess, you're a businesswoman.
I am a business lover. Wherever there's money to spend, I love to be there.
You're in the right place. Those in the estates are high and large spenders.
So I've heard, but my target isn't just the estate, but also the downtowners.
I see. Well, I wish you the best in your business over here.
What do you suggest I place an order for? I've never been here before, but I want to eat something really sweet and tasty.
You're going to love their meals. Just check the names and tell me which one you think you should choose, and I'll tell you if you made a good choice.
Mommy, can you believe that William said that to me? How can he tell me I can't run my masters? What's wrong with him?
Calm down, darling. I am sure he would have his reason for saying this.
What possible reason can he have? I don't even know what's wrong with him. It's like ever since we got married, there is a new side of him that I've never seen before.
Patience, Sophie. I told you from the start that marriage requires a lot of patience and that you both don't know each other yet. Remember I said that.
I remember, Mom, but he's acting totally different from what he used to be. I don't know why, but it's like he's threatened by me.
I don't blame you for this. We both know you've always been the one leading, but right now, you've got to both lead the home together.
I'm not leading nothing here, Mom. I'm just going after my dreams, and I will apply for my master's here. I don't care about what he has to say about it.
Why don't you calm down a bit? You are barely a month in your marriage and you are already chasing after your dreams.
How long would you suggest I wait before going after my dreams, Mom? How long?
Maybe 2 months, Sophie. Focus on your marriage with Williams for now. I'm sure in 2 months' time, he won't have any issue with that.
I'm not changing my mind on this, Mom. I'll apply for my master's.
How may I help you, Mr.?
I'm just Austin, ma'am. Austin.
Well, how may I help you, Austin?
I had to come see for myself with my own eyes, as I've been hearing a lot of stories about you here in downtown and the young wealthy woman from Berlin.
How stories fly. Please have your seat, if you will, Mr. Austin. The downtowners know how to tell a good tale, and for the first time, they might be right in their tales.
I am Austin Hero. I live here in downtown with my family.
You don't look like a man who lives in downtown. You look like one of those in the estates.
I hear that a lot, but I'm a downtowner. I can't change that.
So what may I do for you? Are you looking for a job?
What job can you offer me to do, ma'am?
Obviously, you're not looking for a job. I can tell with the response given. Well, I don't have all day to chat with you. I need to get busy.
Yes, ma'am. I hope to see you around. But why downtown of all places for this large company? Why not the estate?
Why not downtown, Austin? At least, with this company here, a lot of other people will get some menial jobs, and the educated ones will get official positions.
I am wondering why you took me out today, but I can't place it soon.
Mom, what are you going to order?
I would prefer we talk first before we order anything, because I know there's something on your mind, son, and you know you didn't have to bring me here to say it.
What if you are wrong, Mom? What if I just took you out like that?
Today isn't that day, so what is it, son? Is it Isabel? Did she tell you about the whole stuff I've been making her to drink?
She didn't tell me, Mom, but she has to stop taking those stuff. They all only end up making her feel more depressed and unhappy as she doesn't have results to show.
Soon she will get the results, son. She just needs to be consistent with it.
Mom, I'm not in support of this and I mean it. Please just cut her from all these herbs. I watch her cry herself to sleep every night.
Fine, I will let her be for now.
Thank you, Mom. Mom, there's something else I want to ask from you. I want us to invest in Edward's company at least 20 million.
That's not happening, son. We both know that I can't invest with them. I know they are going through a hard time right now.
Yes, Mom, they are, and they need our support now more than ever.
I can't give them a dime, son. I know you want to help Edward, but no one can really save that company from being bought by another. Cause at the end, the Edwards will still run losses and end in debt.
Mommy, since we work out, we can help them out. You can buy a part of the company, let's say like 50%.
I am not sure that's a good idea. I don't want to waste my money, son. Let's just forget about this.
Why did you call your mom?
I see she has called you. I hope she made you understand the reason on why I must carry on with my plans.
Does this mean that every slight disagreement we have, you pick up the phone and call your mom to report it? Is that it?
If you don't listen to me, I would have to call her to talk to you.
Don't you realize that you are wrong by this? You know what, Sophie? My words still stand. I can see how bold and arrogant you are now.
Oh, I'm bold and arrogant. Well, I can also see how scared you are of my success. I've not even done anything yet and you're already trembling.
I'm not scared of your wins, Sophie. Or do you think that's the reason I don't want you going after these stuffs?
If you're not, then what's the issue here? Because I don't see the big deal with me going to school and opening an office.
I want to do all this stuff for you. As a man, I should do them for you.
Williams, I have my own money and I can take care of myself. You have always known this.
Sophie, for now we suspend this whole stuff, but I'm sure before the year runs out, I'll be able to pay for your masters.
Williams, I don't need you to pay.
Fine, then you're going to stay here. You're going to stay at home this way. No laptops, no online classes, no offices, nothing.
I don't understand you.
You're my woman, the one I legally married, and you are meant to obey all I say.
Or else what? What's going to happen? I'm going to go to jail, or would you hit me for defiling your orders?
How would you like to work in my office here?
I would be honored, ma.
Since we have some business to run together, I think you'll be perfect as my personal assistant or as my secretary. You can be both.
Thank you very much, ma. I promise you that I'll do a great job here.
I hope you do, and I also hope you remember to always keep your mouth shut.
I will, ma. I'm just surprised that you are the owner of this company.
Investments, Elijah. I've come to realize how the rich get richer, but that's a topic for another day. Go to the ground floor and meet the lady at the reception. She will hand you your employment letter and also the rules of the office.
Thank you very much, ma. I promise you won't regret this.
Mom, shouldn't you be asleep in your room?
I was waiting for you, son. You got back very late today. Is everything okay?
Everything isn't okay, Mom. I've met with some people for investments, but I don't know if they will reply my messages yet.
They will, darling. You are Edward the Great from the line of royal families.
I don't even know what I'm going to do when all these people agree to invest and they come with their lawyers.
You'll find a way around, just like I've always done, son. The company will survive in your hands. We can't bear for a loss at this time. You know how news spread like wildfire.
I'm discreet about the whole stuff, Mom, but people would assume something is wrong somewhere since we are asking for investors.
I know, but you have to be really discreet about it. And it's business. Most people would think that you're probably expanding our company.
That's true.
If it's possible, don't let the investors know about the issue the company has right now. People trust us, so I'm certain that most of them will blindly put their money in the company.
Isn't that kind of like cheating the people indirectly, Mom? Anyone who decides to invest with us must eventually know about the loss the company is facing right now.
They mustn't know, Edward. We are a brand. People have come to trust us. Use this for your advantage. Maybe after the whole deal has been done, the person can now be aware of the loss the company is going through.
Risky business, Mom. I don't know why you didn't tell me about this long before now.
I thought our other investments would pay off.
I'm going to bed, Mom. We'll see in the morning.
One more thing, son. Why have you been withholding the money we pay to their siblings? I was told that for 3 months now, there has been no payment to their account.
Mom, the last thing you should be asking me to do is make more expenses when we have no money at hand right now.
You have to pay that money, son.
Mom, I did the total calculation on how much you've been owing Diane's family and Mom. Damn, it's too much. I'm not paying them nothing throughout this year, and I don't care how they survive.
You can't do that. Diane has kept up to a part of this deal since the first day up to now. We also have to play our part.
Mommy, we've spent too much on them already.
You can't cut them off. Our 4 siblings can't survive without us. We must keep our own end of the deal, no matter what happens.
Hello, big sis. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. And you? It is so lovely hearing from you. How is Mom and my son?
I'm doing good. Amma is also doing good, although she won't admit. She's missed you, and Gina is also doing good. I'm taking good care of him. Thank you so much for leaving him behind.
You don't need to thank me. All I want is for you to take good care of him and please send my love to him. I miss him so much.
I will do that. How's Williams and everything over there?
Williams is fine, and I'm also happy here. He has tried his best to be good to me, and it is beautiful.
I'm happy to hear that you are doing good and doing fine. Sophie, I want you to be happy.
I know that. Thank you so much. How is Frank and the business going? Are you still at home, or you have resumed back at work?
You know how Frank can be sometimes, but we are good. Frank thinks it's best I stay home for now and concentrate more on the baby.
That's true though, but I hope you're not bored at home.
No, I have the baby to occupy me and I'm happy about that. No bother with Junior.
That's great to hear, sis. So what has been happening in the estates? I want to hear all about the hot topics in town. Who got married lately? And who had a child?
No, I have not gone there since the whole incident with Ariel. What is happening there?
Oh, my bad. Sorry to remind you of Ariel.
Don't worry, you don't need to be sorry. So what is happening downtown? You know I hardly hear any news about there again.
How will you hear anything when you no longer go there? Anyway, there is a new company that has been opened there, and the company is very big. Not just that, the company provides jobs for most downtowners.
A new company? Who would want to open a new company there? I'm sure no one from the estate will want to invest in such company when we have large companies here.
About that, I don't know, but the company is owned and run by a woman, and they say she is also very beautiful, a Miss Rita Berlin.
Seems like you know a lot about this woman, right?
I don't know nothing about her, just her name. Also that she's the owner of the company downtown. You know my family members are there.
I don't think this woman will have much financial knowledge to have built a company downtown, unless it's a small company.
I don't think so. If you see the company yourself, you are going to be very, very surprised. And I think she did good to the downtowners by building such a company there.
I'm too busy to see the company myself, but why don't you go and check around the company and tell me more about it?
I will do that and get back to you. You know, with the right deal, you can solve the whole financial issue.
That is true. If only I can get new partners who are ready to invest in our company here like this. New business women in town. Do your findings on her, Austin, and let me know.
I will do just that, sir, and get back to you with as much information as I can.
Okay, Austin, remember you need to be discreet. No one can know about our financial issues, as it will be hard for us to get an investor to invest if this news should break out to the general public.
I'll be discreet, Edward. You can trust me.